So we are going to be bringing both dogs with us on this thru hike. Having dogs on a thru hike is something that I've actually kind of had mixed feelings about, but it's not something that I'm totally against, so we're going to try it. So we'll talk about the gear that we're going to be bringing for them. Up here is Minnow, and this is her daughter Echo. Echo's still pretty young still, so this will be her first time doing any kind of big hikes, but she's been doing a lot of short hikes around here in Montana, and she's turning out to be a pretty good trail dog, I think. So this is going to be her pack. It's made by Roughwear, and seems to fit pretty well and stay on and be comfortable, and Echo doesn't really seem to mind it. In fact, she gets pretty excited whenever we bring this out. One thing that I do like about this dog pack is that it goes on and off really quickly. So it's just 2 buckles on the side here, and you can just slip it on over their head. You ready, Echo? Put your pack on. And luckily she kind of likes this thing. So then you got to slip her leg through the one hole, and 2 buckles on the side. And she's good to go. So it's basically just like 2 saddlebags and 2 main compartments. And the big thing with these dog backpacks is that you have to keep the weight distributed evenly, because if one side's too heavy, it's going to get all lopsided. So that's just going to take some practice, I think, to learn how to do that consistently. One of the ways that we are bringing the dogs on this hike is that they are both registered service dogs, so that will allow us to have them in hotels and even national parks and other kind of situations where dogs are usually not allowed. So they'll both be carrying this service dog vest, and they have special collars and ID cards and stuff like that. They're going to have a bandana, just a simple bandana that we can soak in water and kind of put around their neck on the really hot days to kind of help keep them cool. And we're going to be storing their food in these dry sacks. So we keep 1 dry sack in each side, and that'll be a good kind of rugged way to carry the food, better than Ziploc bags and stuff like that. And talking about food, I guess we're going to be doing food a couple different ways. Since Amy's a hunter, she shot a mule deer last fall, and we have dehydrated that entire mule deer, and we're going to be shipping packets of meat to ourselves throughout the trail, so the dogs can that'll kind of be like a supplement for their food, and it'll obviously add a ton of protein to their diet. And then in addition to that, we'll be ordering dehydrated food that we'll have shipped to towns as we arrive into them. There's specialized companies out there that make dehydrated dog food, so that allows us to kind of save some bulk and weight and kind of rehydrate their food at night for their meal times. And then I think we'll probably be sharing water throughout the hike, but the dogs are going to carry some of their own water, so I just have 1 regular water bottle in each pouch that we'll be filling up. But for the most part, I think other than the desert sections, the dogs won't have to carry water. They'll just be able to fill up whenever we cross a stream. And for when they can't drink out of a stream, we've just got a very lightweight, simple dog bowl. So we can put food or water into that, and a leash. And then moving on to Minnow's pack, it's basically all the same stuff. I think the only thing different about Minnow's pack is that she's got these little booties in here. So the reason that Echo doesn't have the booties yet is because she's still pretty young, and she's probably got a little bit of growing to do still. So we don't want to get booties that she's just going to outgrow right away. And on the hikes that we've done with Minnow, she's done a 80-mile hike with us, and she had no problems. She wasn't using the booties or anything. So I think she'll be okay. And these are kind of more for certain situations where we might be walking on really uneven ground or scree and rocks and stuff like that, which will be kind of short sections, only a few miles at a time or maybe a day at a time. So she probably won't be wearing these all the time. And that's pretty much it. Dogs don't have to carry much gear.